Hi, I'm Bruce Cordell, and today I would like to talk about what inspires me when I create a new setting. That's a pretty tall order, and stepping back just a bit, I'm inspired by pretty much everything I read or see or watch, especially because I like to read, see, or watch a lot of science fiction and fantasy and speculative things, also a little bit of horror. So, all that's in the background. But pulling a thread out of there is pretty much what we're talking about here because you do have to start with a thread. And one of the best ways you can do that is you come up with an idea that is weird, and then you see where that goes. Like, what if fictions that were in the real world were seeded into a dark energy network, and those fictions and those recursions became real in some sense, and what lived within them could burst out? And you see where I'm going with this. I've started to already create repercussions based on the original idea of like, what if fictions could become real places, limited locations of their own? What could stem from that? What if the sun was replaced or had always been this undead entity, like a nugget of dark negative energy? What kind of world and what kind of planets would be in circuit around that sort of world? What if your entire world was this generation ship that was the size of a solar system and it was billions of years old, right? Basically, you start with a what if, and then you basically I would start putting more and more details of what would follow from that, what would follow from that. And of course, at some point you go, and what would player characters do within this setting? Because you need that to be the final piece because you're creating a setting for an RPG game. Thank you.